Hello everyone and welcome to my not studio. My name is Alina, I'm a fiction writer by day, also an aspiring artist by day. Nothing here happens at night because I need a lot of sleep and I can't, I'm the total opposite of a night owl. I'm going to do this weekly vlog format to document my art and see how that goes. Technically, I don't really have a studio like over. Wait, does that work? So over here, you can see like most of my art supplies. This is my computer where the magic happens, and if you follow me here, can you see that? That right here, that's my trusty Huion tablet, and that's it. That's everything that's art related. And behind me, you can see that that's my book publishing plan for the rest of the year. Don't look at that too closely. It's fine. It makes me a bit nauseated, and yeah. Like a true artist, I'm watching art videos right now. What are we watching now? Okay, so it's Kiki's Art Journey. Um, I love her channel. She has very few subscribers. More people should subscribe to her. And this is one on her digital painting where she wants to do a cartoony bird. She does a lot of Zelda-inspired drawings. That's the first thing that brought me to her channel, I think, because I was watching a lot of Inktober content and she did Linktober, but it showed up in my recommended and then I subscribed and then I kept watching, and yeah, I've been working all day. I'm really tired. It was mostly Photoshop and Illustrator but nothing art related. So yeah, I've also bought an annual Skillshare membership after I did like the free trial for 2 months. Because I felt like I mean, I do need it. There are a lot of classes I want to take, but it didn't feel like I was giving it my full attention because it was a free thing that I was trialing and I wasn't making time for it. So I'm trying. If you can hear my laptop in the background, I'm so sorry, it's being really loud today. I just realized it's not expired yet. Tomorrow it expires and I'll be charged. But yeah, I decided to go with an annual subscription and I'm going to try to do at least 2 classes per week. And let me just switch here. So I want to go through the entire list of classes by Brent Eviston. I got to his Skillshare classes because Liz V Art mentioned his figure drawing class, and I did try that and it kind of worked for me, but I was like, no, I just want to start with the bare bones, the basics, and try to do all that on my tablet and then continue to do the gesture drawing and the figure drawing on the tablet, but just remind myself of the fundamentals and see how that goes. So this will probably be taking up a lot of time because there are, oh my god, 4, 7.5, 9.5, no, 10. There are like 12 hours or 13 hours just in the introductory part. And then I have the art and science of figure drawing, which is another, let's see, 17 or 18 hours of classes, plus all the practice you need to do for all of this. So this should take me a couple of weeks to a month. So I thought I'll use this style of vlog to tell you how that's going. Somewhere in between this, I want to take the intermediate Krita class. I forget the name of the instructor, but I'll pop the class in the description. I did the beginner class for Krita and I loved it because it pretty much explained the program like you've never used any digital painting program, which is totally me. I don't use Photoshop for painting. I use Photoshop for my cover designs and Illustrator for the same thing. So Photo editing and photo manipulation, I can do that just fine in Photoshop. I've never tried to do digital art in Photoshop. I mean, I did try once, it didn't go very well. And when I started doing it more seriously, all that I did was in Krita. So yeah. He pretty much explained how it works, you know, gave me a pretty workable workflow. That sounds great. So I went to do the intermediate course. That's like 4 hours of class, and it usually takes me double that at least to do it, because there are a lot of parts that are repetitive that he speeds up, and also he does things a lot faster than I do. So yeah, I have to pause it and just do it at my own pace. So I guess that should fill my entire month. Well, the entire next 30 days, let's say, because there are like 2 weeks left of this month. Definitely too much. I was doing this, a painting a day for April. That died a sudden death. Uh, because I got really busy with some side projects. And I just didn't have the time anymore. And I'm struggling to edit at some point my gouache unboxing, because that was a complete exercise in futility in terms of filming. This one had no sound, and because I was relying on, I think, OBS for sound, that was poor quality sound, and then there's a missing chunk from OBS, and anyway, there's way too much footage with the gouache exercises and the unboxing and me getting ready my custom, or should I say DIY gouache palette. So that's been a project and the mood, and I keep trying to find time to start doing more gouache paintings. I have none, and the thing is that I get my free time in the evening, and the light in my room is not great. I can't see the colors right. So if all I can do is practice art stuff in the evening, I'm going to do it on my tablet, because then it doesn't matter that the light's not great. It doesn't affect me as much. So yeah, that's the plan. Hope these vlogs won't be extremely boring, and hope there will be enough art for me to show you. So yeah, I will see you in the next clip, which for me will probably be tomorrow. For you it'll be in a few seconds. Here we go. It's 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday, and we're starting the basic skills course I mentioned yesterday. So I'll see you back later. Okay, so I didn't end up updating you at all again yesterday, so here's what I did today. Earlier I did today's practice of drawing exercises for that Skillshare class I'm taking, and I did that for about an hour, and then worked on this piece for an hour and a half. The prompt for this, by the way, this is how it looks on my bigger monitor, because this has a different resolution, so it makes it taller. Whatever, it kind of sucks, but it looks good on my drawing tablet. So this is like the first digital piece I've done in a while, and it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. It's not great, but you know, I'm pretty proud of it. This has about an hour and a half to 2 hours of work on it, and this is totally the hoodie I'm wearing when I go out, and my mask. The prompt for this is from one of the Discord groups I've joined, and it's quarantine fashion. Not exactly sure if I'll post this or not. I still have to do shading and some highlights and finish off her eyes, but I'm not sure just yet. But yeah, this is totally my hoodie. I just need to finish off the textures of the zipper here in the middle, and this part has some texture on it, but that will wait until tomorrow. Also, I still think this glove is freaking hot and cool, and it makes you look like a badass. I have no idea why. So if you're curious about my setup, there it is. There's my laptop, and here's my Huion. This is the Canvas Pro 13, which is more than enough for me right now, but I do want a bigger one in the future. And the reason why this is mirrored is because this has only one HDMI slot, so I'm using a splitter, and yeah. But in the future, when I'll get a new computer, I'll make sure that I can have this bad boy and that bad boy at the same time, showing different stuff, because I want, you know, reference photos here or videos running while I do it here, because if I'm here and then the reference comes from there, it's a bit annoying. So yeah, this is the update for now. This is what I've been doing. I still have work to do tonight, so that's great. Anyway, bye, see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, it's Saturday, April 25th, and I've skipped a few updates here, but I've been working on art stuff every day. Today I haven't yet. I've been taking it slightly slower. I've just uploaded my gouache unboxing video finally, after weeks of waiting, and I did the editing today. I voiced it over and then added the sound and, you know, uploaded everything. I switched to doing my thumbnails in Photoshop. I used to do them in Canva, because I had all my thumbnails there for my author channel, and I thought I'll just use the same template and do something different, but I decided to give Photoshop a try because I can do a lot more with it, and preserve my templates, and just generally do a lot more, and I'm a lot more comfortable using Photoshop now than I was when I started doing YouTube. So why not? And that was fun. I'll have to see if that helps in the long run. I want to play more with thumbnails in the future. And now I just want to, you know, take a long shower and then get back to the art. If you can see there, it's a reference photo of an anime girl in a hoodie, because I wanted to see the lighting and the shadows. This one has light behind her, and that works with the piece I was working on, because I want it to be backlit sort of, and be in a nighttime sort of scenario. The deadline to submit that to the Discord group is tomorrow at some point. I want to try to do the background today, maybe do a bit, I mean, it's going to be a pretty simple background, nothing too fancy, and then work on the shading and see how that goes. So yeah, we'll see, I guess. If I do finish that, I can't show you, because the point of this is that it will appear in the collage first, and then you're free to share it. So you've already seen the flat colors on that, but this vlog goes before the point where I can release it, so you'll just see it on Instagram, I guess. By the way, follow me on Instagram. There's a link in the description always, and it's also mentioned at the end of every video, so yes. So yeah, I'm going to go get it over with the long shower and stuff, and then work on this. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. What is it? April 26th. Let me just take care of a few things here. And I'm wearing makeup, which is interesting. It's a filming day today, so I decided I should try a little harder, and we'll see how it goes. I need to film several things today. I need to do a painting for my bullet journal, and I want to do it in gouache, and every year in May I did a cherry blossom painting. And I was looking for a tutorial for that, and I can find dozens and dozens in terms of watercolor tutorials, but I only found one for gouache, and it wasn't super detailed. But I think I can pull it off. I think. We'll see how it goes. I suppose I might do it mixed media and do the background with watercolor, and then do the tree in gouache when it's dried out. We'll see. I've not decided, but it's a bit annoying because I can find anything in watercolor or in acrylics, but when it comes to gouache, way more limited, and I don't understand why. I guess it's not that popular, at least not on YouTube. So yeah, that's the plan for today. We'll see how it goes. I finished yesterday's piece for the Discord challenge, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's not perfect or anything. It's clearly showing that I need a lot of improvement for digital art, but so far I'm loving it. And that's how it's over there. Also, I'm trying some new things with my phone and having it attached to the tripod, and I'm kind of loving how the image looks. I might use this in the future and just use the other camera to record sound and edit it like that, because it's a lot easier. There are less issues with lighting, and we'll see how this works at the end of the day. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I have lots of videos to film, a couple of them for this channel, a few more for the author channel, so we'll see how this new schedule goes. I will let you know how everything went later, and probably wrap up this week's vlog. Hello again. It's well close to 1 p.m. and I'm done filming for the day for the art channel. I think I can show you this because I assume the video should be up about a day after. This is what I got. It's a gouache cherry blossom tree, and I threw something on the floor, but I don't know what. Oh yeah, my swatches. It was quick enough and it turned out okay. At the end of the day, I just found the reference and tried to paint it myself. This is the nicest cherry blossom tree I did. I do cherry blossoms every May for my bullet journal. This is my 3rd year doing it, so I've been bullet journaling for 2 years, but I started in May. So the first time I did it was at the end of April in 2018, and then I did it again in 2019, and now I'm doing it again in 2020. This is a very weird draw this again. It's basically paint this again, and it's not a very complicated topic, but I've had lots of fun with it, and I plan to do it every May. And I know May is a bit late for cherry blossoms, but I started bullet journaling in May and I wanted cherry blossoms. That's the only explanation. And it's fine, everything's fine. I'm done with that for today, and I don't think I have anything else art related left to do. So I'm pretty much going to wind down after my very late lunch, which will be at 2:30, and then probably edit videos in the afternoon, but that's not all that interesting. So I'm going to wrap up this week's vlog here. It's been an interesting one, and I've had lots of fun. I hope you enjoy these. And if you do, give this video a like, and maybe let me know in the comments so I can keep doing more of these. And if you'd like to keep up with my wobbly art journey, subscribe. Maybe turn on notifications for no reason whatsoever, other than the fact that I'm not very consistent, although I'm trying to be. Oh, before I go, one more thing that I wanted to tell you about. I've been thinking about live streaming a lot, and I'm not sure I'm going to do it to Twitch and YouTube at the same time anymore, because it's very complicated for my computer to put up with all of that, and to go through restream and redistributed. I might just go to Twitch and also record the footage, then speed it up and do a voiceover for it for the channel. I'm not sure. Let me know what your thoughts are on that one. My streams were pretty popular here on YouTube, more popular than on Twitch, but that's also because I wasn't particularly consistent or doing them at a very friendly hour for anyone who wasn't in the eastern part of Europe and in Australia, maybe Asia. So yeah, I don't know exactly what to do, but I might have to do that until the end of the year when I upgrade my computer, and I'll be able to do a bit more with it. So that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh, although, wait. I'm filming this on Sunday, but you're going to see this on Monday. So have a lovely week, and I'll see you next Monday with another super studio vlog, because this is like the super studio. I don't have a studio, that's a joke. I only have some art supplies that go into my office because I'm a writer, not a professional artist, although I would like to do some art professionally in the next 3 to 5 years, let's say. So yeah, thanks again for watching. I'm going to wrap up now. I'll see you soon. Bye.